For people that spend any time outside, they know that there's a cliche that says cotton kills. Well, that is absolutely true, even for people that like to fish. So let's go through the essential equipment you need to stay warm and dry while on that adventure trip of a lifetime. First, let's start at the bottom. Wool socks. Wool has insulative properties even when they get wet, that they can keep your feet warm. Whether they're damp or you get a full-on soaker, wool is the key to keep your toes warm. Coming up, we have polypropylene, which is either 100% synthetic material or a merino wool blend. Again, wool does have insulative properties. I like to have the wicking power of polypropylene and the warmth of the wool. Wicking simply means that the material takes the water from the surface of your skin and moves it to the outside of the garment so it can evaporate. Next, you have your insulated layer. That is your fleece pant or your river pant, which happens to be this, which is a pair of winter-lined pants that are great for the outdoors. That will keep you warm and will allow you, if you do get too hot, to shed a layer so you can go right back down to your underwear. Up on top, we have another either polypropylene or merino wool blend undershirt. Again, takes water away from your skin and moves it to the outside of the garment. Next is your first insulating layer of your body. You have to keep in mind that all your organs are in this area, so it's the most important part to keep warm. So I use one layer of a fleece material to keep warm against the long underwear, and then on top of that, I use a synthetic material jacket, light jacket on top. Again, so if you do get too warm and you do start to sweat, you can take a layer off. Next, we have our shell. There is no insulative value at all to a shell, and there shouldn't be, such that you do not overheat. The shell's job is to keep the wind out and the water out. So these are the bibs that I use when I'm on the water, and they work wonderfully. Next, we have the upper body shell, complete with a winded hood and tapered zippers to keep water out. This is one of the most important garments if you're ever going to spend money on something, to get an excellent outer shell system. And last but not least, you lose a lot of heat out of the top of your head. So invest in a good wool hat and waterproof, great gloves to keep your hands warm and your body heat where it belongs, inside. So if you're to invest a little bit of money and get the actual technical clothing that you need to stay safe, warm, and dry on the water, you're gonna have a wonderful trip and you're not gonna freeze.